This is the Wally Show, and my wife came across this article in one of the magazines that she reads, and it talks about like how drawing a house and what that simple thing can say about you. And I love these kind of studies and correlations and stuff like that. I find them fascinating because of, I know it's not exact science or anything, but I think they're interesting nonetheless. So we wanted to go through this. We had everybody on the show draw their own house, you know, their own version of a house, and we're going to go through what that says about each member of the show. Like, I was really curious about producer Zach's and what his house says about him and what it means, and I want to get to that, but first I want to find out if Ryan the Temp is going to kill us or not. That's what I want to really find out here is Ryan the Temp, and we have an intern also. Her name is Becca, so I don't really know her very well, so I want to find out more about her and stuff. So let's look through Ryan. Now, Ryan has drawn a big square house. Looks almost like a barn. It is a huge house, Ryan. That is a giant house.
You never said size matters.
No, I didn't. No, you could draw anything you wanted to draw. I mean, it's a house that would fit your head. And so it is very
I don't know, but
big.
small doors, though.
Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 windows, 2 doors. You have some pads going up to it, and some detail on the roof. So let's see what that says about you. The doors are very small. That means you're a selective people person. Like, you only let certain people into your life.
Yeah, I'll let you in my life, so
yeah,
that's real selective.
Yeah, exactly. The roof, you put a little bit of detail on there, which means you're imaginative, but you also drew straight lines across it, which means you're in control, which doesn't seem accurate. No, I think control is not something that is a strong suit for you. Windows, they were bare, so you're very straightforward, so that's good. Location, you put yours high on the paper, which means you're goal-oriented. Okay, this whole thing is garbage. There's no way.
point of reading this whole thing.
Yeah, there's no way this is accurate at all. Okay, so I'm going to get off of Ryan's, and we will see what the other members of the show, it says about them to see how accurate this draw a house thing is. You can also see our houses and some of the things that it would say about you if you drew yours at allwally.com as well.
Little big houses for you and me. Oh, yeah, you and me.
This is the Wally Show, and I came across this study, or whatever you want to call it, that shows correlations between the way you draw a house and things about your personality, what it says about you. Very simple thing. You can draw a house whatever you imagine that to be and what that says about you. So we put that up at allwally.com, plus pictures of the members of the show and their houses. And we're going through them right now. This is the one I've been waiting to get to, Zach's. Zach, okay. So Zach drew a house. It's a one-story house with one window and one door, some birds, a sun, and a tree. That's pretty much it. It's very, very basic.
For being a graphics guy, it is really basic.
Look at you. Don't judge yet. We haven't gotten yours. You didn't come out as well. You're very similar to me. So be very scared. So, Zach, what are some of the things that this says about you? Like, your window is very plain. There's no curtains or anything like that to it. So what that says about you is that you are very straightforward.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that assessment of you. The roof is very straight across, which means you're in control.
Okay.
This is weird. There's no, like, shingles or anything on that, which means that you're not imaginative, which I don't agree with.
No, that means I'm lazy.
Yes, exactly.
Like, if I were drawing it on a computer or something I enjoyed, like, I hate handwriting and hand drawing, so.
You see, the door is very large. Would you guys say that door is large for his house on a scale? Would you say that?
Yeah, it's like a fourth of the house.
Okay, good. I want to make sure I'm not crazy. It says if you have a large door, you value the input of others.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that. You like to collaborate.
Yeah.
With people you respect.
Oh, yeah, that's a very important distinction.
Yeah.
There's some people I don't like any collaboration from.
Yeah, trust me, and for the record, neither one of us just looked at Katie. Let me see. You have a tree in your house. That's very interesting because the tree says that if it's a tree that is level with the house, you If it's a large tree, you idolize your mother and look up to her. And if it's level with the house, you treat your mother as a close buddy. That is both accounts for Zach.
Huh.
Look
That's
at
interesting.
that. And then as far as a son goes, if it's far from the house, you're not close with your father. If it's close to the house, you have a good relationship with your dad.
I think it's pretty close.
You'd like it to be, wouldn't you? So you don't look like a mama's boy. Sure, Zach, we'll go with close.
Yeah.
Little big houses for you and me. Oh, yeah, you and me.
This is the Wally Show, and who would have ever thought that the way you draw something as simple as a little house could say something about who you are as a person? And so far, it's been pretty scientific. It nailed Zach. Dead on. Mama's boy. Crazy. So now I want to look at Betty Rock and Katie Rose's drawings, because there are some similarities in here and then some places where they're very different. So I was curious, as women, like, what this says about you two. And you guys live together, too. So, we'll go through these right now. You can also see the artwork and see what the study says at allwally.com as well. So, Katie Rose, who was very nervous, worked very hard on her paper, her picture of her house, spent a lot of time on it, has a simple one-story house with a triangle roof there, a chimney, some curtains on the windows, and a small door, shrubs, a sun, and a tree with a swing. Okay, so that is basically Katie Rose's. Betty Rock, hers is a narrow, tall house, once again with a chimney, a tree with a squirrel in it for some reason, which I love.
Because that's where they belong.
And then a picture of her with a cat. So she put herself in this. So you're the only person to put yourself in the picture. Did you know that?
I had to add Clementine.
I know, but that was you're the only one that
I'm the
did
only
that.
one that added me in it.
Yeah, nobody
Wow.
else did. Narcissist. That's not even in here, but I can tell you that's what that means.
I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's bad. So.
No, totally a compliment. So here we go. One of the things that this thing says about the door, if you have a small door, it means you're a very selective person. And both of you, despite the size of your house, each put a small door on, which means you kind of keep people away or you only allow certain people into your lives. Do you think that's accurate?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, I definitely think that's accurate.
We
That
need
was
to
kind
be
of
more selective,
yeah,
too.
yeah, really. You both ended up here. Let me see. The roof. Neither one of you put a detailed roof on here, which means you're not imaginative, which I find a little surprising. Curtains. Betty Rock, no curtains on your windows, which means you're very straightforward. Is that true? Do you think you're very straightforward?
I don't know. I mean, what is that?
Well,
Give me an example.
That's not being very straightforward. So maybe not. If you had put curtains on there, like Katie Rose did, and she even has tiebacks, that's very nice. It means you're multifaceted. So that's good. Okay, so that's good. Bushes. Katie Rose put bushes on here. Oh, wait, we'll save that for last. Let me see. A tree represents your mom and how you view your mom.
I put a tree in mine.
You did put a tree in yours.
Does that mean my mom's squirrely?
Yeah, because you put a squirrel in your tree. You each put a big tree and on level with your house, which means you're very close to your mom and you view her as somebody that you look up to.
Very true.
I think that's both true. I think that's true for both of you guys, right? Let me see. The sun, Katie Rose, you put a sun in your picture and Betty Rock did not. It means if it's far from the house, it means you're not close with your dad. If it's close to the house, you have a good relationship with your father. And if it has a funny face on it, your father is a fun, jolly person. No funny face. Who would say that this is close or far from the house? Betty Rock, what do you think that sun is?
Close.
Close. Okay, so that means
It
you're
looks
close.
Good job, Betty.
Yeah, it means you're close with your father. Is that true?
Really?
Yeah, no, I didn't. Not from what you've told me.
Yeah, not really.
I wouldn't think that at all, actually. All right, so let's go. The bushes, Katie Rose, means that you need an eyebrow wax. Yeah, it does.
It does not.
Well, it should. No, it actually means you are an intriguing mystery.
Oh, hey
Yeah,
there.
look at you, girl. And the best part of this was you each put a chimney on your drawing. No one else really put chimneys. Oh wait, Zach did too. I did not. You put a chimney on your drawing, which means that you both still want Santa to come this year and bring you a man and leave him under your tree. And Zach has a chimney too. Weird. This is the Wally Show. show, and we've been going all the members of the show's drawings of a little house. Because apparently, depending on what you draw, it says something about your personality or the type of person that you are. And we've done Zach's and Katie Rose's and Betty Rock's and Ryan the Temps, and now it's time for Wally's. Oh, yeah. You know, I thought it was funnier when we were finding out stuff about you guys and the train wrecks that you all are, but now it's getting real up in here, and I don't think I like it. So, let me see here. Let's look at mine. I have a single house, 1 story, 2 windows and a door, just an A-frame type roof, and 1 tree. That's it.
That is a sad little tree.
When I see all of your guys' stuff, Betty's got her in there and a picture of her cat and a squirrel.
Your tree is shorter than your door.
Well, you guys, yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see what that says. But you guys, like, have bushes and like, suns, and Zach put birds in his. Like, this is crazy.
You did draw curtains, though.
I did draw
Which
curtains.
is very interesting.
Yeah, well, curtains mean that you are multifaceted and or love design.
It also means, like, the windows represent how, like, if you want people to see into you.
Right.
And if you put curtains on, it means you want to be able to close off certain things. Mm-hmm. So you're selective about what you want to share with people.
That's very true. That's very true. But I'm an open book. Not really. So let me see what else. The door size is important. Like, I would say my door is small. Would you guys say that compared to the rest of the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts. It means I'm a selective people person, but that's very true though.
Yeah.
Like, I have a very small core group of people that can stand me. And I do everything I can to keep them, but I don't have new people coming into my life. It takes a lot to work your way into, like, my little inner circle, and so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wait.
Ryan, good luck. Ryan's like, I'm right here.
I'm not going to comment.
The small door could also represent that you feel like you're short.
No, it doesn't. You're a liar. Let me see. I have nothing else on my picture. I mean, my lines are very straight. Which means you have anxiety and need boundaries. Why did we do this?
This is scientific.
Yeah, this is a dumb study that means nothing. I didn't put a sun in here, which I'm upset about, because the sun represents your dad, and if it's close to the house, it means you're close with your dad and stuff. And I didn't put a sun in here. But when the thing said draw a house, I focus. Like, if you tell me to draw a house, I'm drawing you a house.
But why do you draw a tree?
Dadgummit, that's not
Because you're
helping.
closer to your mother.
Well, I don't know.
The tree represents your mom, the sun represents your dad.
I know, but I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I mean, I don't really like either of them. No. I'm just kidding because they listen. Yeah, but I did put it on level with my house, which means if your tree is level with your house, you treat your mother as a close buddy. But it's very small, which means I think she works for me. So, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I'm a bad person. But really, at the end of the day, the only thing you have to do, or the only people you can blame for how I turned out is you. So,